bye after these 2 home games. So here you got the Texans, the game I'm covering. Then they have the Rams, so they're facing 2 very good defenses. Then they have their bye, and then they get the Bears and Dolphins.
Yes, there's a space between those 2 games, as you see. They're all at home. But I think that sets up an interesting way. Nico.
No, I was just surprised at the percentages. Do those calculate in that Lamar Jackson may not be playing? Because I think that changes everything. Assuming that they have better than 50-50 chance to win any of these games without their star quarterback is really hard for me to imagine. So I understand that they have 2 games back-to-back and then a bye week. 2 home games, then a bye week. And potentially they could rest Lamar for both of those games and maybe hopefully split them and then get them all the way through the bye week. That's almost a month of rest. That could be one way to approach it, or they could feel like their backs against the wall because they're 1-3.
That's what I wanted to bring up is you want to be as cautious as you are able to be with your franchise, right? Lamar gets seriously hurt and you're Cincinnati now. Your season's basically over. But you could get buried. You saved for these 2 games, and now you're 1-3, Jeff. They're still in it. The Vegas is still saying they're the favorites. 1-5, you're basically buried.
Yeah, you sure are. And look, with the way the defense is playing, look, there's always a complimentary discussion that you're talking about here right now. If the Ravens defense was playing like the Ravens defense of old, you'd be like, okay, you know what? We'll manage these games, and we'll just play them to win. It may look ugly, but right now,
look at that
every possession counts. Every single possession counts for this football team, and you need an MVP caliber quarterback in order to keep you in it. And let's not forget this, and we'll talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are trending the right way. Right. Okay, and I know that's something that maybe some people don't want to really believe, but they are trending the right way. And why is that? Because the defense, as you saw this past weekend, they decided to say, hey, you know what, you're not running the football against us. Everything started to go with that.
Well, Lewis just used your favorite word. He said people are starting to believe. Do you believe it?
I believe it. Let me say this about the Steelers, because he made a great point. They're finding the rhythm of their team, and you trust Mike Tomlin, right? You trust what he's going to do with the organization. When you look at the Ravens right now, what do you hold on to? You hold on to Lamar Jackson. They're about to go play the Texans, who will flat out get after you and chase your quarterback. The last thing you want to happen is that guy to have to be moving and using his leg. If he could stay stationary and you could play, hey, we can protect him, but that is not what the Ravens have shown.
They're not protecting him well at all lately.
Yeah. Kmart's got that game for us this weekend. She'll be all over it all day long. Lamar Jackson's practice status today looms as one of the most interesting stories in the NFL on a day where we have seen a quarterback change. All of that said, I don't want to overpromise. But it's time for the pancakes, and they're as good as they've been all year. Let's go. Pancakes is one of our favorite things. Dominic, get it started.
We're cranking this up. Little taste, little appetizer. Oh, my goodness. Get out the way. You got to like that. Are you serious? Oh, get out the way. Lay that hat down. 1 cake. Yeah. 2 cakes.
Is this? Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
We're getting warmed up.
Pancake.
Hey, we are cranking this up. Bama. Parker Brailsford, who is the center, make sure we pay close attention. Snaps it, pulls, get on the edge, get the backer 1, now get the little man 2. Dump him and stay on him. You see how he stayed? He slowed the roll. My favorite part is he get up in there, he knocks the backer off, but then finishes the little man and then lays on top. You don't gotta like that. Belly off. 8 safeties. Get out the way, man. You see that freight train? You don't want that action, boss. That's what I'm talking about, Brailsford. Nice work by my big man. Going number 2, Oregon, Alex Harkey. I want you to watch this right here. The little slap by. He's going to slap the stick. Bam. Then come up top. Boom. Oh! Hey, situational awareness. You know who doesn't have it? This guy. He's got no, I don't know why he's looking to the sideline. Ain't no help coming from over there, my man. Everything the freight train's coming from this side. You have no awareness except somebody and your parents going, somebody help my son up. That is awful. No situational awareness. Respect right there. And then finally, I'm finishing this thing off.
Catch those.
Woody Marks. I want you to watch pass blocking. Oh, my goodness. Are you my man, receive that. That is as good as it gets. Every offensive lineman that watches this film, this right here is a highlight of our season. When a running back goes face to chin, lift and dump, there is nothing. That's 3 pancakes on the sat him down. Nothing better right there. Okay. Woody Marks, my man.
The only thing we have is a surprise.
I got a surprise cake for you. Let's bring it up. My man, Jared Verse.
step back, got him a running start. Is that a center? Is that a center for the Indianapolis Colts? How you going to do me like that? Get up! What do you say? I believe it goes like this. Receive it.
Jeff, I just want to, hey, can you just tell me like what the center is saying as that's happening?
Throw it! Throw it! I love that. Superman. He superheroed him. I mean, that's what he's yelling. As soon as Burst hit him up under the chin, throw it, DJ, throw it! God, do something. I think he ended up blocking Burst with his ribs. They got him with my ribs. I mean, that's so good. That's incredible.
Superman. Oh, that's a good one. Healthier than they actually are. Where do we sit?
I'm on the side where the Ravens are going to make you look a lot better than you probably are. I mean, you think the Ravens in the run game are 31st in the league, passing game they're 25th. So did the Chiefs play exceptionally well? They did, right? They finally ran the ball. They finally did the things Worthy had explosive plays. Travis Kelce took a time machine back. He was lighting it up. Everybody was playing well. But my issue with the Chiefs is not always about it's about the fundamental portion of it. They don't run the ball well. They average 67 yards a game with their running backs, which is almost dead last in the league. Explosive plays are still. You're not playing the Ravens, and here's my issue. I don't have a problem. I don't have an issue with the Chiefs going to the playoffs. The Chiefs want to win the Super Bowl. So if we're talking about them as a Super Bowl winning team, my issues are deeper than just can we go beat the Ravens. That's why I still have hesitation.
Yeah, look, I think that they are turning a corner. I think, look, number one, look at the pace that they played at yesterday. The speed component looks like it's back now. Okay, and when you have that, whether it be you're talking about go balls, whether you're talking about jet sweeps, those kinds of things that are stretching the field horizontally and vertically, it just starts to create more space. The running game has never been really fantastic in the Kansas City, even when they were winning Super Bowls. I mean, they never had someone who they could really count on that Patrick could say, hey, look, you know what, I got to hand this ball off a few times. You got to take some of the load off of me. The load is always on him.
No doubt.
The fact of the matter, though, is this. The offensive line came off the ball with some authority yesterday. Travis Kelce looked different yesterday. Tyquan Thornton has kind of like developed now. Hollywood Brown looks pretty good. Juju Smith-Schuster is going, hey, I want to get in on this. And with Xavier being back, and remember this name too. Remember the name Brashard Smith, the 7th rounder out of SMU. Slowly you're seeing Andy work him into the backfield like he used Jerick McKinnon, and he has got blazing speed. That's what this team is built on, and I think you're starting to see that come to the forefront now.
I think it's fair to say, let's wait till we get Worthy and Rice. And that's what I was saying the first 3 weeks. A lot of people were saying that because it's almost, okay, go watch Get Up, but Greeny's out and Kmart's out and Hembo's out. But go watch Get Up and treat it like it's going to be at its best. That's not the case. You need to have your full arsenal before we judge you. And they haven't gotten Rice back. I think Rice, to me, is one of the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL when he's going in this offense. Worthy comes back. The thing opens up. And to Lewis's point, suddenly you're dusting off Pacheco. It's like, oh,